Close your eyes and picture this. Someone you left behind, stuck in the same spot, waiting. Their life hasn't moved forward since the moment you walked away. They believed you'd come back, thought you'd pull them out of the pit they've dug for themselves. But here's the truth. You won't, and that is the power you hold. You didn't fight, didn't seek revenge, didn't try to prove them wrong. You simply walked away, and that was enough. They're trapped in their own misery now, rooted in the same bitterness they hoped would bring you down. They still think about you, still blame you, but every day they spend in that pit is another reminder of their own failure. You've moved on, building something new, while they cling to the past, unable to let go. Revenge isn't your weapon, it's theirs. But here's the irony. The more they stew in it, the deeper they sink. Revenge might feel satisfying in the moment, but it's fleeting, temporary. It drags you back into the chaos you fought so hard to escape. You're better than that. When you walked away, you made a statement louder than any act of vengeance. You showed them that you don't need to stoop to their level, because you've already risen above it. They underestimated you, didn't they? Thought they had power over you. But they didn't realize the strength it took to leave them behind. Now they're stuck, trapped in a prison of their own making. The walls of that pit grow taller every day, and the light at the top gets dimmer. Every time they try to climb out, they slip further down. And here's the twist. They don't even realize it. They're too busy blaming you, waiting for you to fall back to their level, hoping you'll reach out to save them. But why would you? They were never your responsibility to fix. You see, freedom is the greatest victory. When you walked away, you broke free from the chains of their control, their toxicity, their games. They wanted you to stay trapped in their drama, but you refused. And that decision is what truly haunts them. They can't touch you anymore. They can't manipulate you. All they can do is watch as you rise higher, while they sink further into their own misery. Think about it. Every time they think of you, it's not with fondness or joy. It's with regret, with anger, with frustration. They see your success, your growth, and it burns them inside. They can't figure out how you managed to leave, how you thrived without them, and that confusion eats away at them day by day. They wanted to control you, to hold you back, but you proved them wrong. You don't need revenge. That would only drag you back into their chaos, force you to reopen old wounds that don't need revisiting. Revenge ties you to the past, keeps you stuck in the same cycle of anger and pain. But walking away, that's liberation. That's power. It's letting go of the burden they tried to place on your shoulders. It's choosing peace over conflict, growth over stagnation. And while you're out there thriving, living, building a life you're proud of, they're stuck in that pit. That pit isn't just a metaphor, it's their reality. It's the world they created for themselves. Every mistake, every bad choice, every bit of bitterness they refuse to let go of, that's what keeps them trapped. And the most painful part? They know it. Deep down, they know they're the architects of their own downfall. But they'll never admit it, not out loud. Instead, they'll lash out, scream into the void, blame everyone but themselves. They'll try to convince themselves that they're okay, that they don't need you, that they're better off without you. But you know the truth. Every attempt to claw their way out only makes their chains tighter, their pit deeper. You, on the other hand, are free. You've built something they can't touch, can't tarnish. You've become untouchable, elusive, a force of nature they can't comprehend. They can't reach you anymore because you've moved so far ahead, they don't even know where to begin. And that's what hurts them the most. They'll never understand the strength it took to walk away. They'll never grasp the power of choosing peace over revenge. To them, you were supposed to stay, supposed to fight, supposed to give them the satisfaction of a battle. But you denied them that. You showed them that you don't need to prove anything to anyone. And now, every step you take forward, every achievement you unlock, every moment of peace you enjoy, it's a victory they can never take away. Their punishment isn't something you had to create, it's something they've built for themselves. Their prison is their own bitterness, their own anger, their own inability to move on. And you? You're free from all of it. So why look back? Why waste your time wondering if they've learned their lesson or if they'll ever change? It doesn't matter. Their story is theirs to write, and yours is yours. You don't owe them anything. Not your time, not your energy, and certainly not your revenge. The greatest act of power, the ultimate revenge, is living a life so full, so free, so untouchable that their existence becomes irrelevant. And that's exactly what you've done. You've chosen peace over pain, growth over resentment, and freedom over chains. You've already won, and that's something they'll never understand. Let them stay in their pit. You've got a whole world waiting for you to conquer.